Okay, so good evening, everyone. So did you do anything on Valentine's Day? So these days, Valentine's Day has become such a big event in Japan. And of course, I made a reservation at a good restaurant a week before the Valentine's Day, but it didn't happen. You know why? Because I broke my leg before the Valentine's Day and I can't walk, literally can't walk right now, and I have to stay home and use crutches. So this is my first time to break my leg in my life. So so everyone be careful for slippery stairs or slippery slope.
How did you break your leg?
I fell off the stairs on a rainy day. So
Oh my gosh.
so that's my highlight this week. So anyway, enough of that. So tonight, I am delighted to announce that we have 3 guests. So we have 3 guests? No,
2 guests. 2 guests.
Sorry, 2 guests. Mr. Norihisa Goto and Miss Nozomi Kuroda. So welcome to our club. So maybe could you kindly introduce yourself?
Sure.
Should I start first?
Goto-san first?
Yeah, sure. Goto-san.
Whichever.
I think you're echoing.
Yeah. Mute 解除。I just unmuted my mic.
You sound okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I still hear the echo though. That's fine. Okay. I was introduced by Stefano-san. Thank you very much. It's a big surprise of this afternoon though. Well, actually, I owe a lot to him, and maybe this is a chance for me to give it back to you. I'm a member of a Rock Music Toastmasters Club, and Takamiwa-san was an ex-member of us too, and Stefano-san is a new member, and we really like to develop our club in a good way. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Goto-san, please.
Oh, I did it. I just did it.
Wait, close.
Nozomi-san, Kuroda.
me?
Sorry.
Can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, nice to meet you all. Today is my very first time attending the Toastmasters meeting. My name is Nozomi Azumaya. I am a freelance designer and artist in Tokyo. Before that, I live in the United States for 5 years, in Montana and Florida, and in Singapore for 7 years. And I came back to Japan about 3 years ago. When I was in college in the US, I heard about Toastmasters from a professor in my public speaking class. His speaking skill was very, very amazing. So I asked him how he could speak so well. And he told me he was one of the members of the organization. And yeah, it has been so long time since then, but now I finally had the opportunity to join the meeting today. So thank you. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. So thank you, Goto-san and Kuroda-san, for joining today. And I am the Toastmaster of the evening, so I just keep going. So I hope Goto-san and Kuroda-san enjoy the meeting tonight. So okay, let's move on to the introduction of role takers. Let me start off with a grammarian. Toastmaster Nakano Tada, please describe the role.
Yeah, actually, I'm Nanako Tada. Oh, not Nakano. Sorry.
Sorry, Nanako-san.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. So So as grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take notes of improper languages as well as any outstanding words, quotes, saying, or thoughts.
Thank you, Nanako-san. So next up with me, I am the word meister today, and the word of the day is unbearable. Unbearable. Let me. How to? Okay. Just. Sorry, I'm typing. Unbearable. That's it, right? Okay, anyway, it means too painful or unpleasant to you to continue to experience. So it reflects my feeling right now. So the example is like the cold weather is unbearable, or seeing my dog getting sick is unbearable. It's the word of the day today. Please, I'm encouraging you to use it in your speech today. Okay, and next role taker is our counter. Stefano, please explain your role.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Good evening. I'm sure we can all agree that having loads of and clutch words during a speech is unbearable. So as the counter, today I'll be counting the number of ahs on all those so-called filler words that you might pronounce during the speech. I'll tell them and I'll report them at the end during the general evaluation session. So let's all try hard to lose those unbearable words. Back to you, Toastmaster Lee.
Thank you, Toastmaster Stefano. And next is the timer. So Toastmaster Dice Kono, please describe a role.
Certainly. Okay, I will be the time management is very important at Toastmasters, so I'll be the timekeeper for the day. I'm sorry, I'm frantically looking for my color backgrounds because I just can't seem to find them on WebEx, but I'll try to find it by the time the speaker starts. So green, okay, well, we have a prepared speech, which is 5 minutes to 7 minutes, green at 5 minutes, yellow at 6 minutes, and red at 7 minutes. You should be wrapping up within 30 seconds. I'll do the same for evaluators, which is 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, and 3 minutes. And for table topic speakers, 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, and 2 minutes. So please look out for the color cards that I can't find right now. Okay, but I will find them. Back to you, Araki-san.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dice Kono. And next is the vote counter. Toastmaster Taka Miyawaki, please describe your role.
Okay, so I'm the vote counter, everyone. Hello. And today we have two prepared speeches. Please remind me, do we vote for two speakers?
I think we do.
Thank you, Nadi. All right. So we'll vote for the best speaker, and best table topic speaker, and best evaluator. So 3 voting times. Okay. So I'm the gatekeeper of your pearly gate. Whether you go to the heaven or hell, it's all up to me. Okay. And I'll ask, please try send me the chat box chat. Send it to me privately. You know, just type test and send it to me, so I know you can do it. And yeah, so those 3 sessions, I'm gonna ask you to vote and create the unbearable silence, but don't worry about it. Okay, looks like everybody can do it. Okay, so look forward to your voting. Thank you very much. Back to Rie-san.
Thank you, Miyawaki-san. And then the last role taker is photographer, is Toastmaster Yuma Tejima. Please describe your role.
Sorry, could you say that again?
You're a photographer today, so
Photographer. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought I was vote counter. So anyway, so I'll be the photographer. So I'm gonna take a photo through the meeting, and then at the end of the meeting, I will take the photo of all the members, guests. So if you don't want to show up, please let me know. Then I will use that photo on the uploaded to Facebook page. That's all my side. So I'm gonna hand over to you, Toastmaster of the evening, Araki-san.
Thank you, Tejima-san. Okay, so let's move on. Sorry, I was on mute. Okay, let's go to prepare speech session. Okay, we have 2 prepared speeches today. And the first speaker of this evening will be Toastmaster Nanako Tada. She's presenting on presentation mastery, evaluation, and feedback. And her evaluator is Toastmaster Dice Kono. So, Kono-san, could you explain her speech objective?
Oh, yes. Okay, this is the first speech of the evaluation and feedback project, right?
Yes.
The first one, right? Yeah. So you make a speech on any topic. I will give you my evaluation. You incorporate the feedback you get for this first speech into a second speech you do, and we'll see how much that improves it. So looking forward to your first speech and also your second speech. Back to you, Toastmaster of the evening.
Toastmaster Dice Kono. So let's hear the first speech by Toastmaster Nanako Tada. Her speech title is A New Discovery from Valentine's Day. A New Discovery from Valentine's Day. So Nanako-san, floor is yours.
How did you enjoy this year's Valentine's Day? Did you give someone chocolates as a gift? Was it given to you by someone? Or maybe you did nothing. In Japan, Valentine's Day, February 14th, is traditionally a once-a-year day for women to express their feelings. I enjoy this event as an opportunity to taste famous chocolate from all over the world. In addition enjoying it personally, at my previous workplace, I used to give chocolate to male staff and bosses and co-workers who took care of me. Since there are so many workers in my previous workplace, I needed as many female staff as possible to cooperate. So first of all, I discussed with my colleagues, and we discussed about who should we give chocolate to, and how many chocolates should we buy. And we set a budget. After that, I asked my female seniors for help. The seniors showed willingness for cooperate. As I mentioned earlier, there are some seniors who I didn't usually get involved with at work. I usually didn't talk about small things with them, so I thought that bringing up Valentine's Day plan was a valuable opportunity to talk with such seniors. After planning the purchase, I went to the department store with my colleagues. Our goal was to get chocolate within the budget. But soon after we achieved our goal, we were looking for chocolate that we personally wanted to buy. In fact, buying chocolate for work was a pretext, and I thought that everyone's purpose was to find their own favorite chocolate. After that, we spent a lot of time for preparation, such as making a message card to accompany each chocolate. I received it was a lot of fun to feel the excitement of Valentine's Day while we prepared for it. And I talked valuable things outside of work with my colleagues. On the Valentine's Day, the male staff seemed a little excited. Me and my colleagues gave chocolate to them. I received a word of gratitude from them, including bosses. I were on good terms on a daily basis, as well as bosses who seemed a little scary, and bosses who I didn't usually get involved with. I remember how happy they were and how warm I felt. A month later, White Day came. White Day is a Valentine's return day, and I received return gift from them. I was happy that everyone gave me a wonderful gift, but the most impressive one was a gift with a message card. It was from a boss who seemed to have somewhat cold attitude to me. The message card from that boss said that, "I know you are always working hard. Keep up that good work, and you get promoted soon." I was overwhelmed with happiness that a boss who was straight-laced person actually noticed my efforts for work. By interacting with colleagues, seniors, and bosses in each step of Valentine's Day, I realized that Valentine's Day is not just an event to give someone chocolate, but a wonderful chance to let me notice the connection between the people. Now that I've changed my job and I'm working remotely, Valentine's Day at work is far from me. But still, I still keep that message card. Whenever I remember those words, I feel that I'm able to do my best. This year's Valentine's Day is already over, but please everyone enjoy this kind of once-a-year event. I'm sure that you will find new discovery and have wonderful experiences throughout it. Thank you for your listening. Back to you, Toastmaster Araki.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nanako-san, for a great speech on Valentine's Day. I wish I could go to my office on the Valentine's Day, but I'll try maybe next year to enjoy. Okay, so let's have a 1 minute of silence for a comment. So could you time 1 minute, Kono-san? Does anyone have comment sheet today? Oh, thank you.
Yes, sorry for the delay. I just posted.
Thank you. Is it 1 minute? Do you still have a minute?
Oh, sorry, 1 minute.
Okay. Okay, so let's move on to our second speech tonight. Our second speaker tonight is Toastmaster Yuma Tejima, and his speech will be Introduction to Toastmaster Mentoring. So his evaluator is our guest, Narihisa Goto. So Goto-san, please explain the speech objective.
Okay, I'll try. The purpose of this speech is for the member, therefore this time Toastmaster Tejima-san to share some aspects of previous experience as protege. And I'm sure I will hear a good story from him. Is that good?
Thank you, Goto-san. So let's hear Toastmaster Yuma Tejima-san's speech. His speech title is Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring. Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring. So Tejima-san, the floor is yours.
Do you ever have a mentor in your life? If you have one, you are lucky. Because I don't think I have one. I'm unbearable. So I decided to be the one for others, protege instead. When it comes to Toastmasters definition, mentor will listen to your mentee, which is called protege in Toastmasters, and give you non-judgmental feedback. Mentor focus on long-term goal and support you to achieve the goal. So what is different between coach and mentor? While coach will provide you step and guidance, mentor will lead you to determine step and guidance by yourself. Looking back, my life and career, as far as I'm concerned, I had coaches but mentors. I had school teachers and senpai who is senior and elder than me. They tend to give me an answer and advice rather than giving me non-judgmental feedback and guiding me to be able to find answer by myself. The same things could apply for my managers I have reported to. They also rather advise, why don't you do this, why don't you do that approach? And I just give them report and updates about what I have done. When I talk about my career aspiration, they give me more steps and guidance. So they are more coach to me rather than mentors. I do not say that I don't appreciate their advice. However, more I needed was mentor who can focus on my long-term goal and lead me to find how I accomplish. Years later, I had a chance to be a manager. Guess what happened? I did the same approach that I have received from my managers. I was so trying to solve the problem for my direct report, and I gave them how to solve it. You should do this, you should do that. I did not listen carefully to what they want to do. I just give them answer about what they ask. Then what happened? I was frustrated when they couldn't do what I advised. It took me for a while to understand that my answer is not always right for them. My mentality was, you should to be able to do this because I have been able to do that. The direction is to focus on me, not focus on them. Then I encountered a book called 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, written by Stephen Covey. 30 million copies have been sold. Very thick business book. I was not able to understand when I read once. So I have to read so many times, like 30 times, then I finally understand what it says. In order for you to be successful in your career, in your life, in other words, if you want to be a successful leader, you need to listen carefully, you need to think win-win, you need to guide them to be proactive. Lead them figure out what they want to do to solve their problem, achieve their goals. Therefore, I decided to shift more mentoring approach, listen to their challenge, and ask them how they want to solve, and give them non-judgmental feedback. After I did it, what do you think happened? My frustration has disappeared, and my direct reports become happier and motivated. So do I. And I have more free time. I do less management than before. Why? Because I trust them. I was not judgmental. I show empathy and respect what they want to do to achieve their goal. So let me conclude. If you do not have mentor like me, no worries. You can be a mentor. You will be happier, and then your protege is happier too. So you will build win-win relationship. That is end of my speech. Thank you for listening. Back to you, Toastmaster of Evening.
Thank you, Toastmaster Yuma Tejima-san. I wish I could establish such a win-win relationship with my boss. I've been in my company for a year, and I'm still working on it. So anyway, let's have a 1 minute of silence for a comment.
One minute.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Daiskono. So the vote, timers report, please, by Kono-san.
Yes. For Toastmaster Tada, it's 6 minutes 05. And Toastmaster Tejima, 5 minutes 50. 5 minutes 50.
So it's all qualified.
Yes, both qualified.
Okay, well, okay. So let's vote for the best speaker tonight. So please send a name of the best speaker to Miyawaki-san.
Is that it? Please vote. Please vote.
Everyone sending a vote to Miyawaki-san?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
You have
8. Okay, are we good?
Good.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So before we go to our table topic session, we have a 10-minute break. So let's have a break until 7:14. So we get together again at 7:14. Okay. Let's see you guys then.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay, so let's move on to our exciting table topic session. So today's table topic master is Toastmaster Stefano Sapiro. So please go ahead and do the table topic session, please.
Hey, sir. Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Riaraki. It's my great pleasure and honor to take the table topics master role. So the table topic session is a fun session where I can pick on any of you and I'll be asking a prompt. And if possible, if you can please speak between 1 to 2 minutes. Please do not speak longer than 2 minutes, 30 seconds, otherwise you'll be disqualified. And guests can also be picked. So if you're a guest, please be careful. I will be sharing my screen. Let me see. Okay, I'm pretty sure you've seen this bad boy on various social media and everywhere because ChatGPT is everywhere. And I guess AI is there, so we might as well embrace it a bit in our club. So I'll be asking Toastmaster ChatGPT to take the table topics master role. The only choice that you will have as a contestant is whether you can pick a medium, an easy, or a difficult question. So maybe we can get started with Toastmaster Miyawaki. Would you like to give an example? So would you like the AI to ask a medium, easy, or difficult question?
What?
I'll show you what a difficult question looks like before.
Okay. Okay.
So let's see. Can you see the screen okay? Is it?
Yeah, yeah, I can see it.
Okay, let's see what it says if you ask me a difficult question. Okay, so if you have to choose between achieving your own personal happiness or making a positive impact on the world, which would you choose and why? Okay, so this is just for completeness, I'll show you what an easy one looks like, just so that people know what kind of range. Sometimes the easy ones are hard, but okay, if you have an animal as a pet, what would you choose and why? So okay, so the easy ones are cuter. Yes. So, Miyaki-san.
Okay. Okay. So can I just pick that difficult one?
Yes. If this appeals to you, please go ahead. With you.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for the opportunity. So the question is, if I get to choose between achieving my own personal happiness or making a positive impact on the world, which would I choose and why? Okay. Well, this question is actually easy, and then my answer tend to be very not attractive as a table topic speech. But as a greedy person, I would like to have personal happiness, but my personal happiness is not just about me. I would like to achieve the happiness of course, my family. That's family stands first. So when we talk about family happiness, what would that actually mean? It means a lot, of course, financially happiness. We want to live where we feel comfortable. We want to have good size of house, apartment. My wife's job is making sweets, so it's not just the Valentine's Day. She makes sweets every day. So we need, relatively large size of kitchen and place in the living room. That's one. My daughter plays soccer, and that's all she cares about these days. She doesn't study at all. So right now, she's ultimate dream is to watch the old Japan soccer game. Kirin Challenge Cup is coming up next month, but unfortunately she has her own game, so she cannot go to the game. But all these things every day, in and out, think about family's happiness. What should we do in the next weekend? What do we do next summer? What do we do 3 years from now, when my daughter graduates from high school? Just thinking about family happiness makes me happy. So that's my happiness. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Miyaki, for the very happy and warm speech. Okay, next to the second speaker, maybe I'd like to ask one of our guests, Kuroda-san, would you like to give this a try? Please let me know if you're interested in.
Oh, sure. So can I choose one of the questions?
You can choose a easy, medium, or difficult one, and we can just check for new questions.
Let me see. Personal.
Oh,
can I see the first one? I think medium question.
Medium. Okay, let's go for the medium. Okay, I'll read it out.
Okay.
Let's see. It's thinking. Okay. What is your favorite hobby, and how did you become interested in it?
Oh, my favorite hobby. What was the first medium question I saw before Taka-san spoke?
That was an easy one, and it's if you could have any animal as a pet, what would you choose and why? You can also pick that one if you prefer that.
Was there any question that's to answer the achievement of this year or something?
Achievement. That I did a few. This is a medium one. So.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
That one.
So, okay. What is one goal that you have set for yourself this year, and how are you working towards achieving it?
Okay. Let me think. I think I can do it for this.
Okay, over to you, and thank you for trying.
Is there any time limit?
Yes, it's 2 minutes 30 seconds is max. So as Kono-san timer Kono-san will show is 1 minute is green, 1 minute 30 seconds is yellow, and 2 minutes is red.
Okay, I see. I have to watch it. Color.
Yes.
Can you give me a few minutes, please?
Okay, this is it's an impromptu one, but what should we do? Okay, well, since you're a guest, let's do this. I'm gonna ask another contestant ask you give this a shot, and then we'll come back to you. I'm gonna break the rules just for tonight. So please don't tell anyone. Okay, so Guto-san, as an experienced Toastmaster, would you like to give this a try?
Me?
Yes.
Okay, why not?
Okay, medium, easy, or difficult? Medium. Okay, medium.
Like a steak.
Medium like a steak. Medium is always the best. Yes. So let me. Medium is okay. Let's see what ChatGPT's got for Goto-san. Okay, I'll read it out. If you could live in any time period, past or future, which one would you choose and why? Philosophical, but
okay. Let me start. My answer is now, because I don't know about the future. especially lately, there's so much of anxiety, we have around the world. And so I'm not really sure about what the future is going to bring to us. The past I know, but the past, maybe, well, any country, as much as I understand, if I compare the world and Japan, I think we are living in the best time and the best place. So on-site again, present time, and where I can enjoy possibly the English, either in Toastmasters. Let me see. Yes, I'm very much excited now trying to bring our new club bigger and active, which is Rockman Toastmasters, Music Toastmasters. Then we have a lot of opportunity. I'm maybe the oldest there. I like music, but mostly jazz. But it's very nice to join the people, younger generation people, and discuss many things. Since I always like to have a kind of stimulation, and that's I know I can do that because I'm living in this world now. Back to the TTS master.
Thank you, Goto-san. And thank you also for introducing your club. Yes, I can confirm that Rock Music Toastmaster Club has a very good vibe. Okay, maybe we can get back to our second speaker. Kuro-san, have you got a speech for us?
Sure.
Okay, once you start speaking, Kono-san will start. Over to you.
Okay, so my goal to achieve this year is to find my own taste of the painting. I started my career as an artist 3 years ago after I came back to Japan. And I had 2 solo exhibitions in Singapore so far. First exhibition went so well, and my art was all sold out. Second solo exhibition in Singapore was really bad. None of my art piece was sold. So I'm very confused about my way to what to write. I'm mainly working in abstract painting recently, and I am aiming. I want to bring my art to international market. So to find my own taste of the painting is very important to me. How I achieve my goal is, I think one way is to join many international competition. It helps me, push me hard to work so hard if I have a goal or if I have some plan to attend the competition. So I am planning 3 competitions this year, and I hope I can work better job. Thank you.
Thank you, and good luck with your competitions. Okay, so we've had 3 speakers. I want to check with Toastmaster Aki. We are a bit over time, so we can either conclude here or we can try putting one last speaker.
I think we finished at this point.
Okay, sounds good. So without further ado, I'd like to ask our timer, Toastmaster Dice, if you can please share your timer support.
Okay, Toastmaster Miyawaki, 2 minutes, 19 seconds. Toastmaster Goto, 1 minute, 54 seconds. Guest Kuroda-san is 1 minute, 43 seconds.
1 minute 40. Okay, perfect. So everyone is eligible for voting. So let's ping to Toastmaster Miyawaki the name of the best table topic speaker. I'd like to thank everyone for speaking for a sizable amount of time, and I really enjoyed all your speeches. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster of the evening, Toastmaster Yaraki.
Thank you. So please send the vote to Miyawaki-san. Do we still need time? Okay. Okay.
Come on.
Miyawaki-san, do you have all the votes?
I only have. Come
Not yet.
on. Come on. Okay, I guess we're good.
Great.
All right.
Okay. So the next is our evaluation session. So today's evaluation session is led by General Evaluator, Toastmaster Taka Miyawaki. So I'll hand it over to Miyawaki-san. So please describe the role.
Okay. Okay, I didn't know I'm the general evaluator. Okay, hello, I'm the general evaluator. Okay, the general evaluation session has has 3 parts. First part is prepared speech evaluation. The second part is role taker's report, and lastly, general evaluation from me. Okay, the first one is the prepared speech evaluation. The first speaker today was Nanako-san, and evaluator for Nanako-san is Toastmaster Daisuko no Kono-san. Are you ready? Oh, you're the timer. Okay, so
I think Stefano will be the timer.
Okay. Okay, Kono-san, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Hey, Toastmaster Nanako, thank you very much for that heartwarming speech. I had totally forgot it was Valentine's Day 2 days ago,
Me too.
but you reminded me. The title was a new discovery on Valentine's Day. So let me tell you at least 3 things I liked about this speech, and give you a couple of points for future improvement. So first of all, you started with a question for the audience, and that's always a very good hook to get the audience sort of listening and draw them into your story. So I think you asked, how did you enjoy your Valentine's Day? So immediately I knew that, okay, this is something to do with Valentine's Day. But the second part is that it had, to me anyways, the central theme is not so much Valentine's Day itself, but it's really the new discovery that you extracted from your experience Valentine's Day. And it had a very clear turning point event, which was at your previous employer. If I'm understand it correctly, there was this manager who typically seemed very cold to you, but it turned out that in his message that he left with you, he turned out to be a very caring person, and he had observed how you worked very well. So that clear turning point was very gave the whole story a good sort of let's say impact at that point. And the third one is really that the message was very clear at the end. You emphasize that Valentine's Day is an event, but it's also really a chance to connect with people and make new discoveries about people that you may not otherwise be able to make. And that was your message to the audience. So what could we do to improve this? One, I think you could definitely show more emotion in your speech. You seem to be pretty stable, which is good, but maybe you could use more hand gestures, use much more vocal variation to show your emotions throughout the story. And the second thing is maybe include some dialogues in the story you were the sole narrator all the way, right? But you could have dialogues with your colleagues or your senior manager, and that brings life, it out of the into the story. So I really look forward to the better, even the more improved version of this heartwarming story. Thank you very much. Back to you, Toastmaster Taka.
Thank you very much, Kono-san. Very wonderful analysis. Okay, the second speaker was Toastmaster Yuma Tejima, and evaluator is Toastmaster, our guest Toastmaster, Norigoto. Goto-san, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Kono-san, can you take the timer, or Stefano, you continue with the timer? Kono-san, okay. Okay. Goto-san, can you see Kono-san? Timer.
Oh, yes, I think so.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So evaluation from Goto-san. Stage is yours. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your introduction. Thank you very much, Tejima-san. First time I meet you, and the first time I hear your speech presentation, which is very impressive, and I liked it very much, and I enjoyed it. I think you did a very good job presentation about your thoughts about mentorship or relation of the mentor and mentee or rotation from your real work experience, which is very convincing, I think. And I think your message really is the mentor, value mentor is not tell what to do or give advice to whatever, but they have the mentee think about what they have to, what they have to think about by themselves. I think that's the point, and I think this is true. I'm hearing so those relationships between two persons anyhow has to be give and take. So, which is great observation, I think. You have a very good presentation capacity. I saw the good vocal variety and facial expression, still very deep and calm way of speaking. I think it is. I think it's great, especially in the business situation. Let me see what else then can be improved. It's kind of difficult for me to find it, but the last portion, the closing was a bit to me. I really didn't understand the meaning of it. If you have a mentor, find yourself as a mentor or a mentor in your, in yourself, whatever. I think it's true, but still keep on looking for somebody from the person we can learn from. I think the effort there we should have it. Sometimes we can even learn from our children or younger generation, which I'm doing it. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing the next speech. You are a great speaker. Thank you.
Okay, Goto-san, thank you very much. Okay, 2 wonderful evaluations have just delivered. Thank you very much. And we vote now for the best evaluator. So please vote. A timer, sorry. Yes, timer's report. Stefano Kono-san's time. Sorry, can you hear?
Sorry, I was muting. Kono-san's time was 3 minutes 20 seconds. 3 minutes 20 seconds.
3 minutes 20 seconds.
And Goto-san is 2 minutes 53 seconds. 2 minutes 53 seconds.
Okay, 3:20 and 2:53 both qualifies. So please vote for the best evaluator who are actually helping the speaker to improve their speeches. Okay. Okay. Send your vote. Okay, I think we're good. Maybe one more. Are we good? Okay, thank you very much. So let's move on to the role takers report. Today we have grammarian. Grammarian is Nanako-san. Actually, did you have the capacity to actually do the grammarian? Can you give us your report?
Yes. Yeah, let me start. So I found some improper usage regarding on the tense, and I found some. So in the second speech, Humor-san, when you explained the introduction of the speech, I think you explained I understand the best way to be mentored by them myself, and I think that you said understand, but the correct was understood. It is very little mistake. And also the Goto-san in the table topic master, if you said if I compare the past and the future, and I think it's if I compare past and future. And I found good usage of was, and Taka-san in table topic master who used in and out when you explain the happiness of the family, and it means inward and outward. Personally, I didn't use these words, so it's for me. This is very new for me. And also in the evaluation session, Dyson used the manager, and I used the boss or the boss so many times. So I found variety of words is important. Oh, that's all my report from grammar.
Very good. Thank you very much. Well, thank you very much for taking the grammarians. It's actually a very difficult listening role, while you are actually doing the speaking role as a speaker too. So thank you very much. Great work. Okay, grammarians done. Wordmeister, Rie-san, would you give us your Wordmeister's report?
Yes. So today's word of the day is unbearable. And Stefano-san used twice. And Tejima-san used once. So I think that's all I have. So did I miss? Oh, and yes, Miyawaki-san used it once. Sorry. So did I miss anyone else? Okay. So thank you for using this kind of negative words. Thank you. I'll try to do a more positive words next time. Okay, thank you. Back to you.
Thank you.
Miyawaki-san.
Okay, thank you very much. And then Rie-san, you actually told us, why you chose this word. It's an unbearable cold, right? So yeah, we all, feel for you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Very good. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, and our counter today was Stefano. Our counter's report, please.
Yes, speaking of not having capacity, this is not going to be a very thorough art counter report. So I did start tallying, but then I had a few gaps. But I'll be lenient and I'll say maybe around 4 times on average as a group. But I noticed that members who tend to have high number of R's, they did very well, and I'd like to commend both the speakers and the evaluators. For the speakers, I noted two filler words for Alsan and 2 for Tejima-san. So I thought, despite giving the speakers must have prepared very well the speeches to get rid of the filler words, and the same can be said for evaluators. But I guess the evaluation speeches were more on the spot. So I also noticed a fewer average filler words there. So everyone, great job. And next time I'll be more thorough with my R counter report. Back to you, Toastmaster Miyawaki.
Stefano, thank you very much. Yeah. No, I agree. Both prepared speakers did a wonderful job today, I think. Yes, I didn't hear, a lot of clutch words. I cannot stop myself anymore. I'm really bad these days. Okay, so I'll try to swallow it. Okay, thank you very much. Oh, did I call all world takers? I think I did. Okay, and general evaluation from me. Thank you very much. I joined a little late tonight, but Ryu-san started the meeting and introducing two guests. And two guests, thank you very much for joining. I think Ryu-san created a very warm, introduction and started the meeting very nicely. And right, and you actually took the TMOE role. So and Toastmaster Ryu-san has become very accustomed, very experienced Toastmaster. So the overall meeting, was conducted very smoothly. Thank you very much. And it's a Toastmaster's job to create a warm and accepting atmosphere so that people don't feel fear, when they speak. So that's really important. Okay, and as I mentioned, two speeches, wonderful, and both speeches are full of personal stories. And personal stories always grab people's attention. It's not theory, it's stories. So wonderful speeches. Thank you very much. And I have to evaluate. No, the table topics. Still no, very futuristic table topic session. Yeah, I was actually looking for my AI to answer that question, right? But very enjoyable way of conducting table topic session. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm gonna use that in my other clubs. Okay, and two evaluators. Kono-san, as usual, fantastic analysis of the speech. So Kono-san he started his evaluation by saying it was a heartwarming speech, complimented, good point. And he raised three good points. Question is a hook to the audience attention. Number two, clear turning point. Yes. We actually wait for the turning points. Okay, this story will become better. Where? Okay, and clearly given the turning point is really good. Number three, message at the end was very clear, right? Chance to connect to people. Yes, all great point. And improving points is also great. Show emotion is first one. And you can show emotions in many different ways. You can use voice, you can use gestures, you can use eye contact. I really liked, Nanako-san kept smile on her face throughout her speech. That was really good. But you can actually change it to give a little color to your speech. That was good. And number two, the second point from Kono-san is dialogue. Dialogue is really important. You show people, not just you show other people. That's really important. Thank you. Very good analysis and very beneficial evaluation. Thank you. And Goto-san, thank you very much for taking the evaluator's role. Yeah, he actually mentioned that your speech was from the real work experience. Yes, it's full of personal stories. And clear message, win-win. And Goto-san actually paraphrased it, give and take. Both give and take. That's really good. Good expression. Goto-san said, Yuma-san showed capacity in many ways, like vocal variety, gestures. Capacity is a really good word, in evaluation. I learned it's a really good one. And give a good closing is a suggestion. Okay, so lots of learning from both evaluations. Thank you very much. It was really good opportunity for me to learn, good speeches. Okay, and I hope you all enjoyed the entire sessions. Okay, that's my general evaluation, and I give the control back to our Toastmasters of the evening, Rie-san.
Thank you very much for such a thorough general evaluation, Miyawaki-san. Okay, so let's move on to the top part, award session. So Miyawaki-san, could you do the
Okay, yeah, I was going to drink some tea.
Okay.
Okay, okay. So, may I announce the winner?
Yes.
Okay.
please.
All right. The first, we go from table topics. Yes. The best table topics winner tonight is, give me the drum roll. Here we go. Okay, best table topics award goes to Nozomi-san.
Oh,
Our guest
congratulations.
Nozomi-san. Yes. Thank you. Great. Wonderful table topic speech. Okay. Then the best evaluator award goes to dun. Toastmaster Dice Kono. Congratulations. Thank you. And the best speaker award goes to done. Tonight, it's a tie. So both Nanako-san and Yuma-san are best speakers tonight. Congratulations. Okay, back to Rie-san.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I think it was a hard call to make for the best speaker. Okay, so congratulations to Nozomi-san, Kono-san, and Nanako-san, Takuma-san. Okay, so thank you for coming to our meeting tonight. So we have two guests. So Goto-san and Nozomi-san, could we have some comment from you? Maybe Goto-san? Maybe
Okay.
you could start.
Well, again, thank you very much for your inviting me. Very thrilling afternoon I had today because I don't know, at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, suddenly I got a mail from Stefano-san. And I'm not really good at evaluation, to be honest. So, but still, I try to learn a little bit more about the ice-breaking evaluation. And 15 minutes before the meeting, I found it, it's changed. And 5 minutes before the meeting, I tried to enter, the Zoom. Then I didn't know. This is totally new to me. So it was very thrilling, but still I enjoyed it very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. And Nozomi-san?
Okay, thank you so much for having me here today. And I had a good time, enjoy a lot. It was very good opportunity to learn English. And actually this experience encouraged me to brush up my English better. So it was great experience today. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I hope Nozomi-san and Goto-san was able to feel our lively and upbeat atmosphere. So please come back again. You're always welcome. So before we finish, should we take the photo? So Tejima-san?
Thank you. Can I have a moment to take a photo? So would you form T for the Tokyomidtown Toastmaster T? Thank you. So I'm gonna take picture. Could you hold moment? Couple seconds. I'm gonna take one more. Right. Good. Thank you.
If I may, I'd just like to introduce the meeting coming next Sunday, 17 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the evening. And it will be very, very unique one. I can guarantee. So if you're interested, just please contact Stefano-san because I will give him the URL for the Zoom. You enjoy music and English. Thank you.
Goto-san, this time is this online meeting?
I'm sorry?
This time online meeting only?
Online meeting, yes. We
Yeah.
have a online, yeah.
Okay.
There will be a virtual remote live between here. I'm here in Yokohama, but the other person in Hiroshima.
Right. Mike. Okay.
I'll forward the details to club members. Thank you, Koto-san, for the invitation.
Yeah. Rock music Toastmasters Club's meeting is always enjoyable. It has the live music. They actually do the live music in the studio and stuff. So very lively.
Thank you very much.
Worth visiting.
Thank you. So any club business from anyone?
Sorry, I'll be very quick. So 26th of March, Area J free contest, and I'd like to thank members for their help. So from 10, we fixed the times from 10 to 1 p.m. is the time slot. I haven't had the chance yet, but I'm looking to prepare a brochure, the flyer to send it over, hopefully by the end of the week. Thank you for your patience. I'd like to thank Miyak-san for helping out as the interviewer, Kono-san for taking essay, and Alex-san as the timer. So I'd like to thank club members for the hard involvement. And Tajima-san, you finished level 2 today with this speech.
Yes. So
Yes. Okay. Let's all congratulate Tajima-san, who is now officially eligible to compete at the contest. So,
Yay!
Who are the contestants? Is it Tejima-san and Naito-san?
Tajima-san and Naito-san both competing for the English contest.
Oh,
And Naito-san is competing for both the Japanese and the English, and Tajima-san just for the Tajima-san and Naito-san for the English, Naito-san for the Japanese.
okay, just Naito-san for Japanese.
Just Naito-san, yes.
Okay.
And we have 4 contestants for the English, so full representation for the club. So it should be a good contest. So.
Wow.
Stefano, I thought I will be contestant for both Japanese and in English.
You want to do both? Okay, if you can have the capacity for both, you are eligible to do both.
Yeah, I'll try both this time. See how
Wow, that's another applause for your ambition. So okay, so we have 4 contestants for English and 2 contestants for Japanese. Both the Japanese contestants are from Tokyomidtown. So yes, great work for Tokyomidtown representing it. Okay, thank you, Tajima-san. Okay, that's everything from me. Back to you, Alexa.
Hey, thank you. Anything else from anyone?
Well, the membership renewals has
Oh.
started.
Already?
Yeah,
Fast.
membership renewal.
I think Matsura-san will send the reminder soon then. Right? Yeah, I'll remind her to remind everyone.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. It flies. Anyway. So thank you everyone for joining today. So now
So one last point.
okay.
Once you close the meeting, I want to tell Kuro-san, if you have any questions regarding the club, myself and maybe some other club officers will stay online. So if you do have any questions that you didn't have time to ask for the meeting, we're happy to answer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Stefano. So I'd like to close this meeting. So I'm looking forward to seeing you at next meeting in March. Right? March. Okay.
That's already wow.
So have a good rest of the day. Have a good evening. I'll see you in March.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you.
Meeting is adjourned.
Yes. Adjourned. This meeting adjourned. Sorry. I forgot to say it every time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
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 Bye. Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, good night.
And Ozami-san, nice to have you. We don't have a lot of artists around, so nice to have you here tonight. Bye.
Bye.
Have a good rest.
Thank you.
So Stefano, we're gonna follow up with のぞみさん、黒田さん。You on mute.
日本語でも大丈夫
日本語でも、はい、
何か質問とか、なんか今日の流れで、あれは何だったんだろうとか、もしあれば、あれ、全く初めてですか、トーストの。
はい、全く初めてです。
そうですか。じゃあ多分、
すごい
謎の儀式もいっぱいあったと思うんですけど、
その儀式。
日本語も喋れますの
謎だらけ
で、ぜひ、何か、あれは何だったんとかあれば、何でも。
大体流れは分かりました。
ちょっとね、もっといつも流れるように流れず、今日は若干、多分僕なんか個人的にすごいあたふたしてたんですけど、
そうなんですか。
ただまあ、形式は、もう世界中どのトーストマスター行っても大体この形なんですね。まあ、それがいいと思うかな。
練習してきた方が、お二人が毎回スピーチをして、それにエバリュエーションして、その後テーブルトピック